So if you cover up the answers on these, see how you do. If you're only getting about 60% right or something like that, you know you got some work to do with the medical terminology. And even though there's only 9 questions on medical terminology, me, if I was to write the exam, I would leave out medical terminology and anatomy questions because I feel they're built into having to code and come up with the right answer. If you know your medical terminology and anatomy, you're going to be faster and more efficient and more accurate. But it is what it is. You do have straight up medical terminology and anatomy questions. So for anatomy, remember, you've got figures in the front of CPT and all throughout the CPT book. They actually used to all be in the front, and now they moved them. So, for example, the integumentary, they have a picture of the skin, used to be in the front of the manual. Now it's at the front of the integumentary surgery section. So you have to be a little bit more aware of where these images are. And we're going to review them briefly as I go into each CPT section. And don't forget, you've got illustrations probably in your ICD manual. CPT is pretty standard. You either have the standard version or the professional. I highly recommend you have the professional version of CPT. If you don't, you're missing a lot of bells and whistles that could help you tremendously on the exam. For ICD-9, the publisher, it doesn't really matter too much. There are some particular versions that are not allowed on the AAPC exam, so make sure you go to their website.
Is there a solution to CPC exam overwhelm? You bet there is. Go to codingcertification.org and click on CPC Review Videos, where you'll learn how to pass the CPC exam on your very next try. Introducing the 2013 Medical Coding Certification Review Blitz videos. Over 13 hours of CPC exam review and CPC exam tips. Get an introduction to Lorien Yandrup's trademarked bubble and highlighting technique. Inside, 13 modules of video content to help you pass your next CPC exam. Available immediately via online access, with an option for in-home viewing on DVD. And get this, Coding Certification is now an approved AAPC provider. Get approved for CEU credits with an additional upgrade. Pass your CPC exam on your very next try. Click below now.